All right, hey there, viewers. I know it's a beautiful day, so that's why I'm just doing a little bit of diag outside. So I got a 2001 Mazda Millenia, and this customer's complaint, which is also Jerry's friend. I seem to be working on a lot of Jerry's friend's car. Yeah, this one had a check engine light and also lack of acceleration. So yeah, I took it for a test drive. Confirmed that it did have lack of acceleration. This thing is also a V6 with a supercharger, so it's kind of weird that it's not making any power, right? But you know, under live data, it was showing that it was making like 12 psi, or peaked at 12 psi of boost, or 185 kPa, which is 26 psi. But you know, we're at sea level. Sea level, we're at 14.7 plus 12 psi, which is your boost pressure. So I was just going through live data, but you know, the entire time after I came back from my test drive, just sitting here, I can just get a good whiff of like fresh fuel coming from the car. And yeah, but also in live data, the fuel trims were really negative. If this thing would load up. All right, so I'll bring you back when it's done loading here. All right, so we're in closed loop, and let's look at our fuel trim numbers. So right now they're at sitting around -10, -14 long term. Just idling here, and the entire time I was idling here, I can definitely get a good whiff of fuel. So this is what I found. Maybe I should just call this video a follow your nose instead of visual inspection. But yeah, so I found where that fuel smell is coming from, and it's coming from this fuel pressure regulator. See if I can focus on that right there. So it's definitely leaking fuel. So which is probably what my lack of power when I'm, you know, under acceleration or hard acceleration, because it was barely climbing. The RPMs barely go up because it's probably not getting enough fuel. So yeah, gotta fix that first and see if there's any other issues. I'll get you at a different angle. There's that supercharger right there, and it looks like somebody did the timing about at 200,000 kilometers, so 32,000 kilometers ago. But other things that I found is there's a new new nylon bolt with some silicone here, so somebody's definitely been in here before. But just to show you, it's such a beautiful day. Here's everybody's trucks just hanging out. Oh yeah, so next time when you're trying to find a problem, follow your nose. It's probably going to be the title of the video. Oh yeah, since it's about lunchtime, I think we're getting ready for lunch. Let's see what we're having today. Gotta get cheese. Oh, there's the cheese. Oh yeah, lunchtime. Alright, so I'm about to change this fuel pressure regulator. There was a duct here for this intercooler pipe here. Not that hard to take off. It was only held in by 3 bolts and it came out. Shop manual says it takes about, or shop manual labor time says it was 3.1 hours, but it says to remove all this out. But I think I will be able to get that out. But I don't know. There's that little pipe in front of it, so it's just held in by 2 Allens. There's a hose on the bottom with a clamp. I don't know if you can see that right there. 1 vacuum line on the top right there. And I'm gonna see if I can show you and start up the car and show you where it's leaking from. I already blew dry the fuel out of it, so yeah, there's this line out of the way. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can cycle the key and show you where that fuel is leaking from. It's coming from where the, you know, where the diaphragm crimps over. So you can focus. Hold on. Get the thing to focus better. Okay, cycle the key. Go off. On. Alright, just start it. Thought I would prime the fuel pump. I just start it. There. Yeah, you can see it leaking from there. Alright, so you're going to need a long Allen. It's going to be a 5mm to get those Allen bolt heads off. After that, there's just one more clamp underneath. So I think I might have to take the steel line out to pull it far enough to get that thing out. And then there's a clamp on the bottom. I think that's the return hose for the fuel line down there. So see how it goes. Alright, so it wasn't that bad to get it out, but shop manual says it takes 3.1 hour LTS time. But it's not that long that it goes in there, so I don't have to take the steel line in front of it. But all you got to do is get yourself a long needle nose. You can reach that lower clamp, right? Push it down, and yeah, you can just get it off the the fitting over there, or the nipple for that lower hose. I have it still on there, just waiting for the new part to come in. I don't know when it's gonna get here, but yeah, should be sometime today around 2 o'clock. So yeah, once I put that in, I'm gonna go take it for a test drive. Yeah, see if I have no more lack of power, because if that thing is leaking, it's not giving you constant fuel pressure when under load. So yeah, the only thing it had was a check engine light for a cylinder 5 misfire. So yeah, I was just looking at live data and saw it was minus 15% fuel long-term fuel trim. So yeah, and I smelled fuel while I was having it outside idling. Yeah, so definitely there was fuel on that vacuum side of this fuel pressure regulator. Alright, so this part finally came in after a whole week of waiting. I just sprayed a little bit of silicone lube on the O-ring and on the nipples just to help it go in easy, and a can of silicone spray from Worth. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in and take it for a test drive. Right, everything's in, and I'm just gonna go take it for a test drive, and hopefully not get pulled over by a cop for having a mobile phone in my hand. So I'm gonna give it the full beans. So I'm just gonna pull out here. Oh shit. Alright, give it the full beans. You can watch the RPM there. Oh yeah. Definitely has power. You can hear that supercharger going. Don't worry, I'm going the speed limit. And I also checked it for leaks before I took it on a test drive. So I took it for a test drive. Definitely accelerates a lot better now. And yeah, my long-term fuel trims are pretty close to zero. Long-term, short-term, I think before it was like minus 10, minus 14 when it's idling. Probably because the fuel is leaking through the vacuum port on that fuel pressure regulator. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, that leaking fuel pressure regulator was definitely a safety issue, so you definitely need to get that changed. So we held the car so the customer doesn't drive it in case, like, some kind of fire hazard or something. But yeah, anyways, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So please like and subscribe.